Have you ever been in the middle of a conversation in English and realized your brain was running two conversations at once? One in English and one translating in your native language, and both were slower because of it. Today, we are talking about how to fix that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Nest. I'm Mia, and I'm here with Max.
Hey everyone, I'm Max, and today we are talking about one of the most significant milestones in language learning.
The moment you stop translating.
Because there is a clear before and after for most learners.
Before, you think in your language and translate into English before you speak.
After, English arrives directly, no translation step.
And the after feels like a completely different experience.
Mia, tell us about your moment. When did you first catch yourself thinking in English?
It was in a Spanish class, actually.
A Spanish class?
I know. I had been learning Spanish for about a year, and one afternoon I was cooking and I dropped something, and the word that came out, not the English word, not the Spanish word, was the German word.
Ha! The wrong language entirely.
Which told me my brain had genuinely started sorting languages separately, not translating between them.
And when did it happen with English?
English I grew up speaking, so it was always direct, but watching it happen with Spanish gave me the clearest sense of what the process actually feels like.
Tell us more about that feeling.
It feels like the language stops being a performance and starts being a tool.
Performance means something you are consciously doing in front of an audience.
A tool means something you use without thinking about how it works.
You do not think about how to hold a spoon. You just eat.
Exactly, and that is what fluency actually is, when the language becomes the spoon, not the performance.
Now, why does translation slow you down?
Because it adds a step that does not need to be there.
Your brain receives an English question. It converts it to your native language, formulates an answer in your native language, translates that answer into English, then speaks.
4 steps, where there should be 2.
2. Receive. Respond.
Every additional step costs you time, and in real conversation, time is what you do not have.
You have about a second of comfortable pause before it starts to feel awkward.
Awkward means uncomfortable and socially tense.
And if you are running 4 mental steps in that second,
The pause goes long, you lose the thread, you feel the pressure makes it worse.
that cycle, pressure making the translation slower, making more pressure, is what most learners experience as the wall.
The wall is a real thing, and the only way through it is to start reducing the translation step.
Reducing means making it smaller and less automatic.
Not eliminating it overnight, just less.
So how do you actually do that?
The first technique, label your world.
Tell us what that means.
Start noticing the objects around you and naming them in English in your head.
Not translating. Not your language first. Directly.
You walk into your kitchen. Coffee maker, sink, window, tile, refrigerator.
Just the English words. No bridge back to your native language.
At first, it feels deliberate, effortful.
Deliberate means done consciously and intentionally, on purpose.
But after a few weeks, something shifts.
Shifts means changes gradually and almost without you noticing.
The English word starts arriving first.
And then, the English word is the only word that arrives.
That is the moment. That is what you are building toward.
The second technique, think out loud in English.
This sounds strange, but it is very effective.
Effective means it produces the result you are looking for.
While you are doing something alone, cooking, walking, driving, narrate it in English.
Narrate means to describe what is happening as a running commentary.
I am going to take the left turn here. This coffee needs more time. I wonder if it will rain today.
Nobody hears it. It does not matter if the English is imperfect.
What matters is that your brain is generating English directly, not routing through your native language.
Routing means sending something along a particular path.
Over time, that direct path becomes the default.
Default means the option your system chooses automatically.
The third technique, watch and read in English without subtitles in your native language.
This is a big one. Native language subtitles are a translation crutch.
Crutch means something you rely on that prevents you from developing your own ability.
If your brain knows the translation is there, it uses it every time.
English subtitles are completely fine. English captions while listening to English, that is, two English channels reinforcing each other.
Reinforcing means strengthening, making more solid.
But native language subtitles while listening to English, that is the translation route being used in real time.
The brain takes the easier path when the easier path is available.
Remove the easier path. The brain builds a new one.
That sounds harsh.
It is not harsh. It is how neuroscience actually works.
Neuroscience is the study of how the brain functions.
The fourth technique, keep a simple English journal.
Just a few sentences per day. About your day. About something you noticed. About how you feel.
Not for anyone to read, for the practice of generating English directly on the page.
Writing is slower than speaking, which is exactly why it helps.
When you write, you have time to notice whether you are translating or generating directly.
Generating directly means producing English without going through another language first.
You can actually feel the difference. In writing, it is more visible than in speech.
Now, the fifth technique. This is the one I think matters most.
Tell us.
Start thinking about English learning itself in English.
Say more.
When you look up a word, think about its meaning in English, not your language.
When you make a mistake, say to yourself in English, I need to try that again.
When you hear a phrase you like, think in English, I want to use that.
Use English to process English.
That is the flywheel.
Flywheel means a mechanism where each turn makes the next turn easier.
The more you think in English, the easier it is to think in English. The more you think in English.
It compounds.
Compounds means it builds on itself. Each small gain accelerates the next.
Now, the question everyone asks.
Tell us.
When will it happen for me?
And the honest answer is, it happens gradually, and then suddenly.
Gradually means slowly over time in small increments.
Most learners report a similar experience, weeks of it feeling like hard work.
And then one day, they catch themselves mid-thought in English.
Not trying to be, just in English.
And that first time, it is almost startling.
Startling means surprising in a way that makes you suddenly alert.
Startling in the best way.
It just happened?
And once it has happened once, it happens again more easily.
And again. And again.
Until it is the default.
Until English is the spoon.
I want to talk about something that holds people back from this that nobody names directly.
Tell us.
The fear that if you think in English, you will lose something of yourself.
That is real. A lot of people feel that.
Your first language is connected to your identity, your family, your earliest memories, your inner life.
And the idea of that inner life shifting into another language can feel like a loss.
Like you are becoming a different person.
Or a lesser version of the person you are in your native language.
I want to address that directly.
Go ahead.
Thinking in English does not replace your first language. It runs alongside it.
Alongside means next to, not instead of.
Multilingual people do not have one inner voice that speaks all their languages.
They have multiple channels that operate depending on context.
Context means the situation you are in, who you are with, what you are doing.
With my family, I think in one language. At work, in another. Reading, in another.
And none of those channels compete. They coexist.
Coexist means to exist at the same time without conflict.
Your identity in your first language is completely safe.
Thinking in English is not a replacement, it is an addition.
An addition that opens enormous doors.
Because the moment you stop translating, conversations happen at full speed.
Jokes land, nuance arrives, emotion comes through.
Nuance means subtle differences in meaning or feeling that require real fluency to catch.
The version of you that thinks in English is still fully you.
Just with another language available natively.
Natively means naturally and directly, without an intermediary step.
Now, one more technique that I have not mentioned yet.
Tell us.
Change the language on your phone.
Ha! I was waiting for this one.
Your phone is the thing you look at most. If every notification, every app, every setting is in your native language,
Your brain defaults back every time you pick it up.
defaults back means returns automatically to the previous state.
But if your phone is in English, every glance is English.
Every notification, every setting, every search.
Your brain gets hundreds of small English inputs per day that require no effort.
No effort means you are not studying. You are just living your life with English present.
That passive exposure compounds over weeks and months.
Passive exposure means taking in language without actively trying to study it.
It is one of the highest leverage things you can do for almost zero cost.
Leverage means effort applied in the right place that produces outsized results.
Change your phone language this week. That is the practical homework.
Along with the labeling, the narrating, the English subtitles, the journal.
You do not need to do all 5 at once.
Pick one, just one. Do it for 2 weeks.
2 weeks of one new habit is worth more than 1 day of 5.
Consistency over intensity.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
Intensity means doing something very hard for a short burst.
Consistency wins in language learning every single time.
Every single time.
Today's question: do you still translate in your head when you speak English? When did you first catch yourself thinking in English?
Tell us in the comments. We genuinely want to know where you are in this journey.
If you are enjoying English Nest, please subscribe right now. New episode every single day.
Hit the like button, share with a friend learning English, and we will see you in the next episode.
See you next time, everyone.